Ashley, aka Lovely, and today I'm doing an at-home quarantine get ready with me. So this look, I started about 2 weeks ago, just something to do that was quick and easy for me, just to have on around the house. And no, I don't do it every day, but I do try to take at least 3 days out of the week to pick myself up and to just look a little better so I can feel better, because when quarantine first started, I was like, okay, like even though we're working from home, I get a little break. But yeah, then reality set in. It's like, girl, you can't go anywhere, go out to eat, go to the makeup store, like all those extras of even just driving. Um, so one Saturday, my friends I didn't know had planned me a virtual party for my birthday, and just getting ready for that and all of that, it just made me feel so much better. And then seeing them, so I encourage you, if you can, just on a Saturday, get dressed up and pour some wine or whatever you want to drink, a cocktail with your friends, do it, because it was a real pick me up and it was something that I didn't know I needed. So after that, I just made it a choice to at least do my makeup at least 3 times a week. Okay, so with that, we're gonna get right into it. I always start off with putting some on my lips so they can be prepped and ready for when I put on lipstick or gloss or whatever. And I just go in with my brows first, and I'm using my Sephora brush. I really like it. My Sephora pencil. Okay. And y'all, I have been tweezing my eyebrows. So it's not really, it's just not that effective going and getting them done. Just get it. But yeah, okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my NARS because I kind of overdrawn them because they are growing out, and I do need to get them waxed. But with the conditions that we're given, it's just not looking like it's gonna happen anytime soon. So I'm gonna use my NARS concealer with my Morphe crease brush. Well, concealer brush. I'm sorry. And just shape them out, because they do need to be done. They are a little bit unusual, so I'm gonna try. Okay, and then I'm gonna take my sponge and kind of blend it out. And y'all, tip with the sponge, like I can never rinse it out good, like from damping it. So I usually do it at night, and like by in the morning it's perfect. Like it's the perfect damp sponge for me. So next I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia primer. And this look takes about 15 minutes. And I'm gonna blend that out with my All Things Creamy brush from Morphe. And it was part of the Jaclyn Hill collection. Just blend that out. Get you a smooth surface. Y'all, it's time to wash out my brushes. I'm not gonna tell you how long it's been. It hasn't been over a month, but it's close to it. So it's morning time. So then I've been using my KKW Beauty Classic palette. And I just like the soft neutrals in it. When I first got it, I was a little scared because I was like, it might be a little too light. So I go in with this color, Calabasas. It's a light nudie brown. And the thing about this palette is nude, so it does go with different skin tones, and it just gives you like a good classy look. So she did good with the night. Okay. And the colors blend really well. They're nice and buttery. And they just go on really well. Okay. After that, I go in with a smaller crease brush with the darker colors. And this is Family and Gemini. I think Kanye is the Gemini because Kim is a Libra, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And I'm just going in with the corner and going in into my crease, okay? And blending it out like so. Y'all, this is like really convenient. So then I go in with this lighter brown color, which is Dash. And I'm gonna hit my lids with that and kind of go into the crease to give like a mild cut crease look. Ooh. And I'm using my Sephora brush. They came in a set. It's a shadow brush. And I bought a new set of these. I really like them. And it just blends out really well. They don't shed. They don't get pricky. Because, you know, some of those brushes, after you wash them, they get pricky. Okay. Then we're going to do the face. And so then we're going to go on with the face. And I like to use my Tasha primer. And they recently got the one with the pump because at first they had a solid where you would have to dig into it. And I just like this one better because to me it just seems a little more sanitary to just pump it out than stick your hand in there. Even if your hands are clean, it's just the thought of having to stick your hands in there versus the pump, okay? And I'm going to use my NARS Natural Radiant foundation. Okay. And I'm using my Sephora foundation brush. And just a little FYI, like all my brushes are under $20. Like this is really the highest one. Okay. This is really the highest one. And it's like $18. So it's not the makeup, but it's the brush. So be sure to get you good brushes. And I feel like these are affordable and they're good with blending. Okay, and some people do their brows at the end so they won't mess them up, but I go ahead and do them. It's just how I started, and that's what works for me. And sometimes with doing it, I do have to go back and touch up a little bit. Okay, and you see how smooth and nice that is, and it's gonna oxidize, so that little orangey look is gonna go away. And since we were doing a quick beat, I like to use products that are easy to blend. So I'm going to use my Juvia's Place. It's very easy to blend, you guys. Look how buttery it is. I haven't had to even dip it back yet. Okay, so I'm going to go on with my sponge. Kind of work my way up on the sides of my nose to create that line that we're going to do with the contour and blend. You can already see the contour coming in without me even having it on. Okay, and we're going to go in with the Juvia's Place contour stick, and it blends out good as well to be a contour stick. So I'm going to hit. You never shine if you don't cry. And I'm gonna go on with this and do my nose. Make a flat. And I like to bring it up like that. Yeah, draw me a little line. Okay. This is perfect. Then I'm gonna go in my Sephora brush and blend this out. Okay. You see how smooth that is? It's like 1, 2, 3, and you're done. My hair won't do. It wants to join in. And then you can just go back in with your sponge, so there won't be any harsh lines. And you make sure it looks nice and blended. You see it? And then on the nose as well. Okay, and now we're gonna go in with our Fenty setting powder. Love it. And I'm gonna use a different sponge for that. I do recommend these e.l.f. sponges that I'm using because, y'all, I've tried Beauty Blender and I've tried Sephora brand. But these are my favorite, and they have like 3 different sizes, and you get them for $10 in a pack. You can't beat it. You know. So, it's a party. Go get it. Alright, and then I'm going to wipe off that excess just because, not excess. I notice I do that all the time, and I have to catch myself. So you're going to wipe that off and kind of just put it, whatever is left on the brush, all over your face. So it can set it and give it that smooth look. Okay. Next, I do want to put on just a little bit of highlight, just to be extra. Because I like highlight. Look, subtle. Subtle. Just to give it a little pop when you turn to the side. And we're going to use the Fenty bronzer. Okay. And I'm going to hit those main contour spots. I like to do this, especially on my forehead, because it's a little bigger than most. But, you know, they say that's a cute thing, so I'm not going to hate on it, but I do want it to look a little more snatched. And I'm just going to put some bronzer, which is my ColourPop bronzer. And it's in Construct. It was the Makeup Shayla collab. So just pop it, just a little subtleness. Then I'm going to go in with my Benefit liner. And this is something extra that I've recently started doing because sometimes I feel like I can't get my line just exactly smooth. So I go on with a little brush, an eyeliner brush, and it smooths it right out. Then with that, I like to use, since I'm not doing lashes today, I just want to do 3 different mascaras to make my lashes pop. And y'all, when I tell you that my friends, when we did do that virtual party that I was talking about in the beginning, everybody was like, I didn't want to get dressed. They were just really doing it for me. And then they were like, I'm so glad that I got dressed and that we did it. Like, it was an uplift for us all because, like I say, even though we know the severity of everything and the importance of staying inside, it's still just not our norm. And we're just used to being able to go and do and have brunch, and it just all changed literally in a matter of a week. So we're trying our best to stay positive and uplifted. And for those of you who don't have work, I do my prayers and just my heart goes out to you guys. But yeah, in the comments, just throw out like things that you and your friends have been doing. If it's virtual movie night, if you're just really enjoying the self time, let us know. Maybe we can get some ideas for the other viewers. And I like to set my brows with this. It's actually mascara. It's the clear mascara from Maybelline. And it just helps hold them in place. All right, after that, I do like to put just a little something on my lips. Then I'm going to go in with this Stepping Out sample that I got from Smashbox. I really like it. And since I prep my lips in the beginning, it really helps. But Smashbox is smash because I love the lip products. They're nice and creamy and subtle, and it's not too much. And then you guys, just for a little extra, if you want to, like the look is complete, but say you just want a little extra spark, you can go in and put like color in the corners. And it's just something that I like to do because it makes the look come together more. So what I'm gonna do is use my Amrezy palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm gonna use this pink Breezy and Bart. Fill up those corners. You see how it just pops. And I just love it. And I get a lot of compliments on it. Because even when you do have to go to the grocery store, people can see your eyes. Like, they ain't seeing this. So it just looks pretty. Alright. And this is the completed look. It did take me a little longer than 15 minutes, but normally it's about 10 to 15 minutes, and I think that's just because I'm talking and everything. So let me know if you like the look, and let me know, like I say in the comment box, how you're staying uplifted during this time, and just do something and take time for you. And always just be positive and be praying for others. And just when you're out, just have a little more patience, which is something that I could do for myself too. So with that, be lovely, be beautiful, and just be the best you that you can be. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll be uploading another video soon.